What's up, guys? Here we are. It's the Friday commute version. You know, I had something big planned for my video. You know, before I even got started, commute, auto, that's what it's called when you leave your job. I'm not sure if you know what a job is either, but something you should probably get. Anyways, I had a plan for this video. Had a lot of things to say, and this week, kind of everything got thrown up in flames. So, I'm going to have to digress. Let me start off by saying, Bondi, sorry we had to veto that. At first, I didn't want to veto it because I honestly just was getting sick of offered Delanie Walker and Phillip Lindsay in a package deal. So, I didn't want to do it at first, but dude, it made the team too dominant, and just the fact it was 3 running. Who the fuck is J.D. McKissick? Troy, I'm sure you know exactly what college he went to and everything, but I just can't believe J.D. McKissick was the kicker in that trade for deciding between Zeke and Edelman, I guess. But, Bonnie, I realized immediately how I knew you knew that was a bad trade. Once you start defending the person you traded with, arguing for them, why it was a good trade, how you filled their needs. Dude, I do that same shit with leagues with people that don't know what they're doing, with all my buddies from college, where I ship my entire bench to the last place team for their best player, makes my team dominant, and I defend it saying how all 4 of these guys are starting in his lineup, which they very well could have been. But you can't get away with that shit here. You can't do it. You can't do it whenever there's guys that this is all they have going for them. This league is the only thing that's keeping them sane. Like Kennedy, if Kennedy didn't have the league, he'd probably end it all by now. It's crazy, man. But Shields, you owe 10 people 10 handwritten thank you notes. That was god awful. You imploded, dude. I don't know what was going through your head. Like, you're in panic mode for sure, and you're worried that if you didn't make a move, you wouldn't make the playoffs. You're right. But that trade that you would have made would have guaranteed you last place, dude. You traded for 3 guys that aren't even their clear number 1 guys. I mean, you can argue, obviously, Phillip Lindsay, but Royce Freeman split time with him. I don't know. I'm over it. I'm glad it got handled, and Shields, if you're looking to ship Zeke, just give me a call. Another thing I'd like to talk about briefly. The other trade, Kennedy. What the fuck are you doing, dude? You made your team worse. I honestly wish I cared about something, or like something, as much as you must like Allen Robinson, dude. I don't like my family as much as you must like Allen Robinson to make a deal like that. It's fucking crazy to me. Also, Colton points out immediately when that shit gets vetoed. He's saying, you guys say this is a dictatorship, but look, you have the power to overturn it. It takes fucking 10 of us. It takes 10 of us to have any say in this league whatsoever. I don't think anybody realizes that. But, hey, you know what? You get what you paid for, I guess. Moving on. Took a few notes here. Play a fun little game I just thought of about 5 minutes before I left work. I'm going to read you the scores of one team each week from 1 to 7, and you guys get to guess who it is. Alright, so from week 1 to week 7, 90, 108, 93, 101, 90, 84, 94. Any thoughts? Right, Trello. I just want to point out that he barely cracked 100 twice. All year, twice. Just all I needed to say. But hey, I guess we will head on to the matchups, right? Yeah. So, first one we're looking at is Otto and Ma. Otto. First off, I gotta tell you, dude, I don't know where you're watching this video from, whether it is Cali's, Maddie's, IUP, Phoenix, Jackson. I can't keep track anymore, dude. Make a decision. But your video was god awful. the comparing to guns, dude, like, I mean, I guess I get it, but it just, there's a lot of things I would rather do than watch that video again. I could probably name 1,000 things. I'd rather, like, dude, I'd rather get hit by a pitch by Garrett Cole. I'd rather get my foot caught in a bear trap. I'd rather have to sit down and for an entire evening and have dinner with Nick Maw. Like, the entire dinner, I'd have to sit down and actually do that. Anyways, your team sucks too, by the way. Yeah, I mean, there's no other way to say it. But like I was saying, sorry about that. Otto, your team's fucking garbage, and so are you. You're a shit owner, and there's not really much else I can say about it. There's no reason that you'll never win in this league. You will never take home a championship. I guarantee it. That's a personal guarantee. Done talking about you. Ma. Rocco, hope all's well, man. You put together a good team this year. See what happens when you come to the draft and not Nick? You should keep doing that every year. Quiet. I honestly don't think I've really looked at your team much until I had to do this, but I'm taking Ma here, big. Taking him big. Shields and Montenegro. Shields, I took it easy on you. I could have really ripped into you. But I still don't get it, dude. But, I mean, you made up for it by making the Edelman trade, which I was going to text you and say, dude, could have gotten everything you got for Edelman, but I guess McKissick kind of bumps Edelman to Zeke, whatever. But, yeah, I still don't really like your team too much. But Monero, quietly putting together another nice season. Year over year, man. You, that app that you use really does help you draft. I'm taking him on here. His team's good, not great. He's trading. That's something you never see out of him. Made some moves that's definitely gonna help his team. That definitely did help his team. But yeah, I'm gonna take him on here. Troy and Kennedy moving on. Troy, this is the first year that you didn't reach like 7 times in the draft, and it really shows. You have 3 stud receivers. RB situation, I mean, you never know with Gordon. Kenyon Drake, you gotta hope he gets traded somewhere. I do like your team though, I really do. Kennedy, fuck you. You made your team worse, like I said. Like, I mean, Allen Robinson, I don't get it. He's if he doesn't catch a touchdown, he's gonna score you 12 points. But whatever. Yeah, I'm going to. I gotta take Troy here on the premise that I fucking hate Kennedy. Kennedy, though, honestly, hope everything's well overseas. Thanks for everything that you're doing over there. Hope you're picking up the language well as well. So, all right, moving on. Trello Bondi, not gonna waste anyone's time.
Vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
Thanks. Not gonna waste anyone's time. Taking Bondi. Colton and Bass. This is the one we've been waiting for, huh? Bass is going to give Colton the hands. There's no doubt about it. Last week, Colton got lucky. He got his little fucking Howard bounce. Monero's out there serving our country. Serving our goddamn country. And can't get Murray in his lineup. And Colton wins because of it. You ever golf with Colton? You ever seen him hit it real deep into the woods? And he's like, no, I think I know where it's at. Ends up, he's hitting one off the fairway, saying he found it. Found it. It's a Howard bounce. He got a Howard bounce last week. And that's just what it is. But I'm done talking about Colton. His team sucks. Bass, you really put together a team this year. This is a team that could really win it all. I'm not joking. If I don't win it, it's going to be you. And quite honestly, I hope it is you. You really strung it together this year. I'm taking Bass by a landslide. Yeah, next one. Pete and Chris. Pete, you have one of the better teams in the league. There's no doubt about it. Pisses me off, but there's no doubt about it. Christian, first off, Pete, top to bottom, your team's really good, aside from your whole tight end situation, but that can be fixed. Not for Ty Johnson and I don't even know who else you fucking offer me. Ty Johnson and TJ Hawkinson and Corey Davis. Yeah, text Shields, don't text me. But here we are, Christian. don't hate your team. I really like Nick Chubb, T.Y. Hilton. One of the best receivers to watch. He's very QB proof, and I honestly love watching him. And the thing about you, Christian, Mr. Riot Shield, year after year, you like to have a slightly above average team and then blows out a tire. You get unlucky. Year after year, Chris. But you always... I mean, don't get me wrong. This year you put together a decent team, made a few trades that you TR'd Kennedy, and that just seems to be something that happens now every week. But, yeah, this team will look really good in 7th place. I think it's good. But, yeah, sorry, Chris. Got to take... you know what? I can't take Peters, and for one reason. Peters, I heard you part your hair in the middle now. If I ever parted my hair in the middle, I'd kick my own ass. And for that reason, Christian, you're taking a win this week. Ahmad and Schaefer. Let's move it along, people. Schaefer, I gave you the fucking hands last week, dude. You talked so much shit, too, about how with Zeke, or with McCaffrey out, like I stood no chance. You couldn't even break 75. Your team is garbage. Your RB situation is now garbage. You had a good team. And now you have, I honestly thought you had a shot to win it all, but now you don't. Your RBs suck. You're too stingy to make a trade that's going to help your team. But that's enough about you. Ahmad, I like your team a lot. Imagine if you didn't trade me McCaffrey. Imagine if I didn't completely TR you. Your team would be sick. Your team would honestly be fucking filthy. But you're a dumbass, and that's what it is. But yeah, taking Ahmad this week. Schaefer's a fucking pussy, and Ahmad naturally is just going to out-muscle. There's no other way about it. And the final matchup we're gonna get to is myself and Tambo. 2 things about Tambo. 1, dude, are you actually lactose intolerant? I could have sworn somebody said that in a video. I didn't know if that was true. I felt like that was just something I would have known if you were lactose intolerant. I don't know, but whatever. But number 2, dude, this dude genuinely sent me a good luck text Thursday, for the week, and he's like, "Hey, good luck in fantasy this week." And I love it, dude. You are the nicest opponent anyone's ever gonna have, and I respect it. I do. Kill him with kindness. But I'm sorry, dude. I gotta take my team. I like Michael Thomas. I like Chase Edmonds. Your kicker dropped some points, but you're gonna have to put up a $140 if you want to beat me this week. So I'm taking myself. You guys, all I have to say is, I turned this shitty season of mine, this shitty draft of mine, into a team that probably is gonna win it all. Top to bottom. Tom Brady, 20 points there every week. Christian McCaffrey, God, he's just a fucking animal. Darius Geis is going to come back. He's going to get me 15 points every week. Cooper Kupp, you know who he is. Marquise Brown, he's going to be my boom or bust guy. He'll get me 8 points or he'll get me 30 points. That's fine with me. Kittle, everybody wants him for absolute dog shit, but he's going to drop me 15 every week. And you know what? My flex position, we'll see how it goes. Jamal Williams, he's going to end up taking Aaron Jones' job, no doubt about it. But, all right, guys. That's all I got for you. Should probably pay a little more attention to the road here. I almost crashed twice. But before I go, I just have to say good luck to everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Well, just about everyone. Colton and Kennedy, go fuck yourselves.